Hi, this is Matthew Rathbun from VA Home Place, and I wanted to take a second to show you what you may be receiving from us by way of planning to show properties. From time to time, we get a list of properties that you want to see, and in this case, I've chosen a number of Coldwell Banker Elite listings over here on the side. We start off at one of the offices, we visit these homes, and then we want to end up at the office so that you see we make somewhat of a circle, and it tells us what order we're going to see them in, and a couple other things. So it gives us the directions we would need to go to make this trip. It'll be about 27 miles. We will be taking the interstate for part of it, and if we did not stop at any homes just to make the circle of all those listings, it would take about 1 hour or so to visit them. Now, these are typical things that if you're accustomed at all to Google Maps that you'll see. But what will happen is that we'll probably plan out this schedule for you, and we'll move a couple listings around so that the route makes a little bit more sense, and we'll try to eliminate any double any backtracking to get where we're going. And then you'll get something like this. You'll get a link. We're going to go ahead and hit send, and we'll send you over a link to the listing. Now, if you have a car that is actually GPS enabled and has something like Navstar, one of those systems, and you provide us the information, then we can go ahead and send this straight to your car by internet access, and then you'll be able to see in your car how to get from these places, or you can save it to a GPS. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and email it to you. Then you'll get a link to what we're looking at here. We may send an email outside of the system with just a link that you can open up. When you get that link, again, there's a list of homes here, and you'll have the corresponding MLS sheets emailed to you. And we can see that this gives us kind of an overview, an aerial view of what kind of traffic or trail we're gonna take to get there. And you can zoom in and zoom out to whatever you like to see how it relates to the rest of the state or just to the city itself. Well, here's some other things that we can do. Now, once we're in this system here, and we've got our little tabs all squared away, and we know where all of our stuff is, there may be some things that you want to see a closer view of. So we can facilitate that as well. Alright, so while we're here, we see this little yellow person here, and it's important sometimes for you to take a look at the neighborhoods before we go and travel them. You may actually decide that you don't want to live in a certain area based on the other homes that surround. I mean, you don't necessarily want the biggest home in the subdivision. So we can go ahead and pull that little yellow person over and drop him right on top of a road, anything that's blue here, right next to our first tab, our first house, which is Dahlia Lane here. And it'll drop you into on the street with the home. And we can go ahead and circle around here. We can take a look by zooming down the street. And these photos are generally within the past year, so they're not real time, but they are pretty current. And now you can see I'm over here in Ashmead Court, and I can just look around and I can see these homes are really well maintained and appear to have nice lawn care. And I can just go where this circle is and double click. It'll take me down the street, and then I can look around some more, see other things that are here. And if I want to see square up in front of this one, I can double click on this one. It's going to whirl me around so I can look right at the front of 9901 Ashmead, and see how the house looks on the outside. Even sometimes in MLS the agent doesn't use the most current photo, or it's got snow and they haven't updated it, and you just want to see what the house looks like in nice sunlight and a good day. So this gives you that ability to do that. You can zoom in, again, go down the street, look at some more homes, and you can see down here in real time your little person is moving all along the trail. So it's got a number of different options, a number of cool things where it'll help you kind of eliminate homes from your computer before you even go and look at it. And that's really kind of a benefit when there are so many homes on the market. So that's the street view. Again, we can go back down here. We can we can go from Earth view to map view. Get rid of a lot of that satellite stuff so you can see a better map here. And if we go ahead and close this window, you can even zoom in, zoom out. a little bit better to see what is available in that area. And if any time while looking at the map you realize that you probably do want to go see the battlefield here, you can just take your little mouse here where you see that white line and drag the white line on over to the battlefield, so you can drive through there as we go and see properties. This gives you more control what order we see things in and how you'd like to see it. And then when you're done taking what we've emailed you, you can go ahead and send us an email with that information to team@vahomeplace.com. And this will be a great way for us to stay in contact, make sure that we're taking you where you want to go, the way that you want to go. And lastly, you can also check and see what public transportation is available for the area, how long it'll take to go from point A to point B. It'll show you down here if you wanted to walk, where some good walking paths are located, bike paths, and riding paths. So lots of different options here, and if you really do like an area, you can go click on photos and see what photos have been uploaded in relation to that area by other users like you on Google Maps. So it's kind of neat, lots of different options here and things for you to do. I don't know that we completely utilize Google Maps as well as we should as consumers. So this is a little video just to help you find a couple tools that will help you in the buying process, and we hope to work with you in the future. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email. Thanks so much. Have a great day.